Little improvement on pleated orders. Now what I'm doing is highlighting the pleat count, fabric cut, head ring cut, and what blind it is. So make things a bit easier for Diane as well then. Thank you very much.
Right, as you can see now, extension lead up on the wall out of the way so the unit's nice and clear so we can use the full space. Thank you. Right, there's another improvement I've done after doing that one. I seen the table was all messy and stood out a lot on the video. I haven't done it before obviously because you can see on my last video before this one. So I just covered it with some leftover PVC. Much nicer, much neater. Hopefully it stays nice and tidy now. Thank you.
Right, little improvement here on these are discontinued samples. Samples just so it will tidy up so we can get to a better. Thank you.
Yeah, this is the after video. Yeah, I've just changed the tubs, so we got bigger tubs now because they were overflowing a bit, and it's also a lot more visual. Thank you.
Rob was saying he kept knocking the brackets here when he was walking past, and every time he knocked it, the tube would fall off. So I've cut a longer tube, and now it shouldn't fall off when it's knocked. Thank you.
Take 6, action. Morning guys, I've had this cutting board on my station for a while, and every day I'm having to move it around because I used to get like swarf on it and bits of plastic. So what I've done now is stuck it down so that if I need to trim any of the eye lens or other things down, I can do it right on my desk and it's easy to clean. Thank you.
Improvement here. So recently I've changed the description on the this guy's on the phone for the scanners and what stations are called what. So to match each label, I got making table number 2 so we know where to put it. We know where to put it here, and the same with testing, the same with all of them. So nobody mixes up the scanners on where to put them. They'll put them all where they're supposed to be. Thank you.
Okay, a couple of people have asked now in the mornings what the password is to log into the computer. So there it is. I've just put the password next to the computer so everyone can log in the mornings. There you go.
So as you can see, we've got a massive loop, and I'm going to go all the way around here. Follow me guys. All the way around here. Keep that out. Usually put that on the there all the time, and it's just taking up too much time. So come back for the next video and I'll show you the improvement.
The bug buster again.
Ready? So I'm doing this, so a little shelf, pull the wheel on, so I'm going to walk all the way around here now to change it, straight off, open the door, slot it in, and then when the next one comes in then, got its own little home. Thank you very much.
Hi, we kept losing scissors from the sewing station, so I've got a new pair now and they're on the chain. Hi, I've been changing blades in my knife quite frequently, so I got this little cup holder for the blades so I can have them handy.
Morning, another improvement. I've now put a measuring tape along the edge of my desk, so this will enable me now to measure out chains rather than walking all the way around there just to see if I've got the right chain length. So that should save me some time on motion and making my job easier. Thank you. Just another one from me. As you can see, I've got the wipes by both the water wipes and the antibacterial wipes. Before I used to store them behind these blue tubs by her, and every morning if I needed wipes I'd have to put my hand in there and I'd be knocking stuff out the way. So I moved them by her, but also I've now got a sign saying, so when you run out, for instance antibacterial wipes kept here, restock understairs, and also the water wipes saying they're kept here and the restock the drawers by the printing area. So hopefully now if I'm not here and someone uses the last of the wipes, they know where to replenish the stock from. Thank you. Okay, just following on from the improvement I done about the wet wipes. I've now created a label so it's a extra visual, so that if anyone takes the wet wipes to their stations for any reason, they know where to bring them back. Yeah, thank you.
So following on from a VRP we had for capital fascia, I've now stuck tape measure to the desk, so there's no excuse now why these capital fascias can't be checked. Thank you very much.
Improvement. The work was printing out like this because they was having veins put on there and there wasn't enough room to put it on one ticket, so now they took the veins out and now they'll all go on one label, so it won't be printed out like that no more. Thank you.
So the table that was down by the machine by Patrick, that just had all the fabric underneath and just, well, junk on top really. We put up by here now by the parking bench, so when the long fascias come, they can be put on there to stop them from bending and getting damaged before they even leave the building. Here we go. And in replace of that big table now, we put in fabrics on this little trolley by here. So instead of walking around the machine to have a look at what's on the trolleys, when you're on the machine and someone queries something, you literally just got to bend down, have a look, find out if we got a fabric or not, and carry on without even moving. Cheers.
So this is the new area now for making Romans and tilt tracks on this desk here, and then around the back then you got the table all ready to make the cassette blinds.
Just a little add-on to Adrian's improvement. I just put these timbers there now, so when we're using these, if we push them back too far, they won't go off the other end. So there we go, another little add-on.
So a little improvement, we've had new dustpan and brushes delivered, so I've set mine up here. Got brackets there for that one, brackets there for that one. All I need to do is put a label here now for the dustpan, cover one for the brush. So another little improvement, there is another green brush going around, so what I've done is just put my red tape around the top and bottom of the brushes on the dustpan brush as well, so if these are left laying around they know where they come back.
Okay everyone. Now there's times when, if you can see in there's a label in there and I can't reach it with my hand. So what I do is, what I thought of getting is a sticky stick. I reach in with a stick, boom, and pull it out. Whoopee, a sticky stick.